Hey, nerds. Join us on Discord and hit that subscribe button.
No, Scribbles, come back! Hi, I'm Flynn.
Sika.
Oma.
Kellic.
And I'm your DM, Seth. Welcome to Venture Forth. When last we left our heroes. After recovering what you could from the Tlinkali raiders who attacked you, the group carried on with your travels into the waste. You traveled for the remainder of the day before making camp somewhat early, as you were in the process of adjusting your circadian rhythms to do the bulk of your traveling at night, when the pervasive heat of the desert is lessened and the chances of being spotted less. You took your first long rest here in the waste. Seeker identified some items you garnered from your scuffle with the Tlinkali, all while he tried to gauge just how high and how thick the walls of Kira Emberflame have grown in their long years apart. Flynn and Kellic discussed the upcoming trials, the Thessaly-sized absence within the group, and concluded their watch before the group set off in the middle of the night, pushing for the Watching Tree, a place Kira stated was safe to rest. You all arrived to a small oasis here within the waste, within a canyon, where a great tree and animal spirits stand watch, ensuring the peace is kept around this hallowed place of the wild goddess that still clings to life here in the wastes. Here, the group took turns on their watches. A new companion joined the AOR in the form of Scribbles the Weasel, and all of your watches went unremarked until you departed the Watching Tree, before when you saw a trio of crag cats, great beasts of the waste, keeping eyes on your group as you departed. But that event having now passed, it's been about an hour. It's probably 8:30 or something like that in the evening, as you guys have only been traveling for a short time since departing the oasis of the Watching Tree behind you, and you guys carry on with your travels. First and foremost, I would like somebody to roll a percentile die for me.
One of you guys.
Oh, it is mine.
Ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tis the time.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Delaying.
If we make it.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Me and percentile, I don't get along.
we got 31.
31.
31.
Oh, it's a 31. Great
Did you
number.
say
that
31?
Well, actually, like 28 to 31. That's a fun little.
Hey, there you go. Nice little thing. Okay. So, yeah, you guys, I mean, it's been about an hour since you guys left. As you make your travels, everybody kind of keeping an eye out for things. I mean, the time is yours as you guys carry on through the evening.
I'm going to saddle up next to Seeker on my camel. Seeker, you were kind of incoherent when you were trying to explain this to me last night, and I am holding the like petrified staff.
Oh, yeah.
Could you be a little bit more specific? Because I've been thinking about it, and I really like my belt and my cloak. So I just need to know a little bit more about this.
Mm-hmm.
And all you said was like something about like it makes things necrotic.
Oh.
And then you kind of mumbled a little bit. So
Yeah, sorry. If you attack something that is resistant to necrotic or poison,
okay,
you can overcome this if you are attuned.
cool.
And it's very strong. You feel it. It's got good dent.
Yeah, it's got.
Wait,
so I
yes.
can swing it around,
You can.
and it's better than my fists.
Your fists are very strong.
My fists are very strong.
So I don't know if that's true, but it's better than most weapons.
Okay. Well, do you think it's better than my belt?
Oh, from the giant?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, that's fair. So, I guess. Do you have space in your bag to hold my belt?
Yes. Yes,
And it'll be safe in there?
very safe.
And you're not gonna sell it because
Nope.
it's mine?
Not going to sell it unless you say sell it.
Right, but if I sell it, I'm gonna sell it.
That's fine. Yeah, then I won't sell it. Unless we really need to sell it. No, I won't sell it. It's very special. You got it from a, giant.
Gave it to us. I didn't even have to steal it. He gave it to us. Desley stole her belt, but me, no. It was a gift.
You are the best of us.
I don't ever steal. Much.
I at that am like, you know what? Okay,
And I'll take off the belt and I'll hand it to Seeker to put in his haversack.
okay, I'll put it in.
And I'll just like hold on to the staff now because I know I have to spend some time with it and
Right.
just
As
hang
you
out.
go to put your put the staff away, you see like very clearly right behind Seeker, you see a small weasel that's like prowling along the back of the camel towards Seeker and like stands up and looks at Seeker, then gets back down and like you see this clear as day. It's Scribbles. It's like like trying to sneak up on Seeker right behind him, and it's like prowling at him, and then it like goes to spring, like to load up to pounce.
Seeker, don't turn around now, but
Wait, don't or do? What's happening?
don't turn around now.
And it like jumps at you, and you feel like the little weasel like latch onto your thing, and then it just like snuffles your ear like.
Glenn,
I totally got you.
can I want to use my mage hand. Take it out by the scruff.
All right.
Hold it
like-
in front of my face.
And then it like you hear it's like a little like. And then like it's like little arms and legs are dangling. As you like pull it around in front of you, it's like.
You were so scared.
Two things. Don't ever do that again. Not to me. Second, good job. I'm going to send you to Flynn now.
Yeah, and he crawls up and nestles and like kind of like snuffles at your neck and then like burrows into your like the hood. He's you know he's not he doesn't reek, but he's a little stinky, little weasel, stinky little weasel.
We're gonna have to work on that. So you still have prestidigitation, right?
Oh, yeah.
You cast out on Scribbles.
I'm gonna cast it on yourself. Immediately just on yourself. There you go.
Some
Bring out the feather. Awesome.
Oh, so much less dust. Anybody else want this? It's better.
Me.
I'll just make my way.
Do-
I'll
do
make my
it.
way around to everybody.
Yeah, on Camelback, you just kind of idle up to everybody and just clean everybody off.
Little weasel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys are, as you're sort of making your way, you continue on for another couple of hours. And you guys, you carry on through the night. At one point, you guys do stop for a brief rest, right? Probably 30 minutes, an hour, have some lunch.
When we do,
Yeah.
I will kind of keep an eye out for crag cats.
Crag cat.
I'll keep an eye out for those cats. See if I
Make
can
a
see.
perception check for me.
Yeah.
Are we at disadvantage for these perception checks?
Yeah, technically, yeah, because it is all dim light. It's nighttime, so everybody's at disadvantage on all perception checks.
Okay.
Because it's full darkness, yeah?
It's dark. It's dim light because the moon is out.
Right.
The moon. Why did
It's
I
gonna
say
be hard
so
for us
weird?
to. Yeah.
But yeah, the moon is out, so it is dim light because there's not like trees to obscure anything out here.
Yeah.
I'd say in some of the deeper parts of the canyon, it's pretty close to darkness. But yeah, I'd say it's all dim light because the moon it's approaching full.
I mean, it's also what's helping us stay
but
hidden
yeah.
too. So
So it's like you guys are at disadvantage, but things can't really see you either. But yes, all. Thank you for the reminder. All perception checks are at disadvantage while you guys are traveling at night. Even if you have dark vision, because it's still. Well, I'm sorry. Perception checks for you are at disadvantage because it's dim light. Everybody and you because it's because
Me.
you have
Me.
I have the
you
super.
two. Yeah,
It's
I
us
think it's
too.
us
You
who
two.
have problems with
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're okay because
it's you two.
because
you
dim.
because it's dim.
Yeah.
You
we
two
can
are
see well
fine.
in dim.
Because you guys, can see in dim as if it's bright. You can see for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Secret
120
got
feet,
300.
300 feet.
Good gravy.
Also, just reminder, you can give that to other people for an hour.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
waiting.
If you
Yeah,
want.
I'm holding. I know.
Yeah, just want to
But
make
if-
sure you knew. Because
if
that's
some-
like one of those features that is oft forgotten.
Easy
about.
to slip by.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
Okay.
I've been thinking about it since
But yeah,
we
go
got
ahead and roll
here.
a disadvantage for me.
11.
11. As you look around, you don't see him.
I can't see shit out here, guys.
Me either.
I can.
Do you see those cats?
I'll take a look.
Can I join him on that? I guess.
Yeah.
the-
Yeah, you guys are saying it out loud, and
Yeah.
you guys all saw them. They very
Yeah.
clearly
Right,
looked
it
like
was
they were
very-
watching you.
Keeping the tower.
No.
I was gonna use the tower.
I got a 26.
Damn. Okay, that's quite good.
That's really good.
Perception.
Yeah, perception.
13. Yep.
13. Okay. As you guys look around, Kellic, you are looking around and you don't see any sign of these creatures. Seeker, however, you see like on a ridge, kind of far away, one that's just like walking, kind of on pace with you guys. You only see one, but
it's okay. So
it's probably it's a couple hundred yards away. It's not like close and threatening, and it's not moving any closer to you guys. But you just see a single one that is like slowly moving along like a ridge line up to your right, and it's just like keeping pace with you.
Flynn,
Yeah.
up this way. There's a ridge.
Okay.
There's one. It may be tracking us. I don't really know.
How far?
Animals.
I don't even see the ridge.
Very far.
Yeah, I see dark, like, nothing.
It's just like it might as well be an ocean.
Maybe 200.
Okay.
Very far.
Well, I guess keep an eye on that spot.
Kelly, you can see it now that it's been pointed out, of course. Yeah. At this point, I'd say like you guys, it's also the sky is starting to lighten. It is getting towards that morning time. You guys have been traveling for several hours. So after your this is sometime after the break, I think. As the morning is beginning to come up. But
What about Kira?
does she have dark vision?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a really interesting question.
Why
Yeah.
does she want to walk at night if she doesn't like
Yeah.
to be the walker? She might
Yeah,
not.
you I mean,
Or another
she's
magical way
she's
to do
half
it,
elf.
yeah.
She's
Oh,
half elf.
Yeah.
So yeah.
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 But interestingly enough, you've been traveling with her now for several hours. Seeker, you're a pretty perceptive guy, and you've probably been just keeping eyes on her in general, kind of observing her.
Right.
It's not as good as yours, but she can like her ability to see in the dark is better than it ought to be, based on her physiology. There's some magical aid that she has from somewhere that allows her. Like,
something.
you see her notice things that like you notice, right? As far as like distance and proximity to you guys, and
Yeah.
the depth of the shadows. Like there's certain things that sometimes like her head will move towards a particularly deep, reservoir of shadows somewhere, and she shouldn't be able to see it, but you can tell she can see into it.
Okay.
So she has something not unlike your own ability to see farther than she ought to be able to in darkness.
Got it.
Well,
Oh, also, sorry.
Hmm?
When you guys, there are times when you guys are walking, right? And you pass into like true like dark shadows, like darkness. She like almost vanishes in front of you. Like you can't see her until she steps back out into the light. Like almost like she gets magically occluded from your sight when she enters into darkness.
From her clothes? Oh, interesting.
Not sure. That probably helps. But there are periods of time where like
Just cannot.
you see her camel, but like it's almost like she vanishes from
Yeah.
on top
It's
of it.
almost.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like she becomes so hard to distinguish from the background that you can't tell. Just an idle thing you notice while traveling.
That's really cool.
But yeah, bringing us back to present moment. As you're kind of pointing up at the cats and or this cat that's sort of making its way along the ridgeline, you see that like almost like kind of in that way that something kind of comes into your peripheral vision. You see like something just like rise up, like almost slowly.
Like in the distance?
No,
or
close,
near?
very
Oh,
close
okay,
to you,
sweet.
and you see like a tiny little pebble that just like rises up into your vision, like slowly, just like ascending upward.
Like floating up.
And you guys feel like your clothes almost begin to like pull upwards a little bit away from you.
you You guys feel that?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look up. Is there anything above us? Like, what does the sky look like in front of us?
As you look above, like directly above you guys, you're kind of down in a bit of a depression right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to see. But as you look up and look to the sky, you see to one side, the west, like you see kind of up above the lip of the canyon that you're in, you can see like something faint, like a particulate almost in the air. And Kira, beside you, swears on her breath. She swears. Shit. And like hits the camel, and she starts taking off, like, and tries to go up a rise. What do you guys do?
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
follow her,
Let's
I
go.
guess.
Do the same.
So you guys begin to go upwards, and the wind starts to pick up
Ow.
as you guys enter
nuts.
up and out of this like canyon. You hear the.
I want to rub my fingers together. I'm gonna cast light on my shoulder.
All right.
I need to see.
Cast
I need
light.
to see what's going
All
on.
right,
Yeah.
Cast light. As you
What-
cast light and the light bursts outward
Mm-hmm.
and away, you see particulate sand, like coming up from the ground and floating,
Mm-hmm.
and like it literally begins to rise, and the sweat on your guys' brow like and falls upwards, as you feel yourselves begin to lighten, and you guys crest this rise, and you see a wall of debris and sand pelting towards you guys. And you see massive shadows inside of it as huge boulders are tumbling through the air
Towards us?
towards you.
Kira.
Like a little tornado type thing?
Like a sandstorm where gravity stops obeying the rules. And Kira turns to all of you guys. We gotta move. And she slaps her camel into gear. All right. And thus, yeah,
Does she turn to go perpendicular to it or go straight into
she's
it?
going like perpendicular and is like pelting down
Trying to
this canyon.
book it.
Running
She's
away
trying to
from the
book.
storm.
She's trying to run away from the storm. And she turns to all of you guys. She's like, find shelter. Like, see if you see anything.
Okay.
And she starts going. And we're going to enter into a little skill challenge.
Yeah.
So, alrighty, guys. So, the skill challenge begins. You guys are all astride your camels as you guys are pelting downwards through these slot canyons. You feel it's not completely like anti-gravity. It's not like everything is suddenly like everything's falling upwards, but things are like it's getting stronger as it's getting close to you guys. As you guys are pelting down this canyon, you have the camels, and the camels are starting to panic as well. They're like, they're braying and panicking, and as they're like their own kind of like sense of being moored to the earth is kind of like upended a little bit. What do you guys, who wants to try to go first and help out in this scenario? The things that you guys know. Sand is beginning to pick up. The wind is beginning to pick up. There are small, like the pieces of particulate that are around you guys are starting to get bigger. So they're going from pebbles to now rocks that are the size of fists to now like you're getting into like these sort of head-sized rocks that are sort of like floating, and then kind of like as you guys are running through, they're starting to like kind of like almost erratically like move around as if carried on strange currents or eddies of something strange.
I would like to, as we're riding on our camels, these pieces of rocks and pebbles are floating up. If I could, like, ride near them, and as I'm riding by, grab them, light my fingers up, light them on give the light spell on them, turn them lit, and I will start throwing them in different directions.
Okay.
For everyone to start being able to see. Maybe we can spot shelter,
Okay.
like Kira mentioned.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna
cool,
try and
cool.
like light up a bunch of areas so we can see if we can spot some shelter in this darkness, to
Awesome.
hide in,
All right, cool.
or like an easier path or whatever.
Yeah, awesome. That's dope. I like that idea a lot. So you're basically like taking rocks, these
Light,
rocks one at a
throw.
time.
Light, throw.
Okay, as you guys are going through, light, you can only have one active at a time.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
Okay.
But I still love the idea of like you're
it's like-
illuminating. so like
Yeah.
as you guys, the view from above, as you guys are like pelting down this canyon, just
Yeah.
like these flashes of light as you're trying to see if there's pathways or anything that you can use as shelter. I will say make your choice of an Arcana or Investigation check for me for those. Because you're using magic to aid you, you can try to do Arcana, or you can make an Investigation check to try to find shelter.
16.
16. Okay. That is a success. Nice. So as you guys are running through, one of the things that Flynn's ability to like light the way up is going to do is you don't find shelter, but what you do is you make it so that I don't force you all to make a dex save right now because of these flying rocks that are running around. You're all able to see them more effectively because of the first success.
Good
so
work.
like you guys, like there's these periods of time where you're riding and like it's so bizarre. There's like it like shifts and like it's almost like when you're looking at sediment or something underwater and the way it like kind of can violently move in the ocean sometimes, there's like strange flares of this, and like big rocks will just suddenly like from one side of the canyon slam against the other side, and you see as like fist and head sized rocks are just pelting off in random directions, pinging off of the canyon walls as this gravity storm is fast approaching and the storm wall is coming. So first success.
Watch out!
All right, yeah, and you're just calling them out, right? Like duck, and like you guys are seeing these things whiz past you, and fortunately, no one and none of your camels are injured as you guys are trying to make your way through this thanks to the first success. All right.
How large would you say these are?
So they're like now, so like this is over the course of a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And as this thing is getting closer, the wind is starting to howl. They're getting to be like between head and like.
Would you say they're medium-sized?
Yes, I would say they're medium-sized. Yeah, they're medium-sized.
Do you have anything you want to do?
Not yet. No, go ahead.
I want to do what you have to do.
Do it.
Yeah. I guess like the 5 closest ones. I'm gonna look to. Like now that we can see better, I see 5 like large ones like pelting, getting ready to pelt towards us.
Yeah.
And I'll throw up my hands and go ah! And I will animate them.
Dude, that's so cool! I thought you were gonna do that. When you're like, are they medium? I was like, she's gonna animate these fucking things. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
So, in true Ulma fashion, you throw up your hands as these, you see as like this kind of pile of them, like whoosh, and then like comes pelting towards you guys, and like you're all in danger. But Elma's like, ah! And you throw up your hands and you see as these rocks like hurtle to a stop, and then poof, poof, and little arms and legs come out of them. as your little creatures, and you have these 5 rocks that are floating, and they have little arms and legs, and they're just waiting on your command. So what do you tell them to do?
Keep the other ones away from us.
and they all do you get the little hand nod, and then they all but like their little arms and legs tuck into themselves, and they start spinning around you guys in this like matrices of a shield.
I love it.
So
That's
as you guys
amazing.
are now once again from above, right? You're in a like this rough line. Your camels are cruising down this canyon as light flares in these different places, and just occasionally illuminated by the light before it gets thrown out. You see like these 5 medium rocks that are like getting hit, but keep most of the other ones off stray. I will say go ahead and give me a charisma. I will say this is a charisma. This is I'm going to make you, it's going to be a spell attack roll.
Okay.
And because you're burning a 5th level slot, I'm going to say this is advantage.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, right, animate objects, are you casting it just 5th level?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
The fire and everything going off on this corner. Like, that's so sick.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Ooh, I don't know.
At advantage, right?
18?
18. That is a success. Nice. All right, so as you
Also,
guys
do I
are...
have to do wild magic.
You do have to do wild magic.
Oh, should it have been a straight roll because I'm at I'm not at a disadvantage for
Not
spells.
anymore because
Sorry.
you're
But
good.
also I'm not at disadvantage for spells because I just have to roll my wild magic every time.
You just have to roll it.
I'm at disadvantage for wild magic.
That's right. So
That's
you have
what
to
it
roll.
is.
So
Pick
what
a
are you?
higher
You're 2
number,
or 3,
basically,
right?
right?
You're like
Yeah.
at a 2 or 3 right now?
I'm at a 3.
Or 3. All right. So yeah, you roll your wild magic surge at disadvantage.
Wait, why?
You take the lower
Because
damage.
any
it's
magic I use
extra
in the
wild
way
magic.
Because I mean, you guys are literally in a gravity storm of wild magic. So like it's so much closer. It's like you're wearing metal in a lightning storm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ulma is a lightning rod for wild magic, and you are in
goodness.
the
Fake
place in the
flowers.
world that is most infected by wild magic.
flowers.
So go ahead and roll a disadvantage for me.
We're fine. fine. We're fine.
All right.
good.
Yeah.
No wild magic surge. Okay, that is 2 successes. You guys need 2 more.
Okay.
So
2 more. Okay.
yeah, you're going for 4 successes before 3 failures.
Okay.
I will draw ashes across my forehead.
All right.
And then you can kind of see where they fill in the one of the 3 circles. The other
Try
2
me.
are lighting up, and then I wave my hand in front of us. And this is a little bit funky, so I'll use as many spell slots as necessary.
Okay.
I want to cast Stone Shape and maybe sort of procedurally as we're moving to move the basically because Stone Shape you can make a passageway through a stone wall.
Yeah.
So if this is all sort of sediment, theoretically, it's pieces of a stone wall.
I'm down
so
for that.
I want to create a passage. If that's
This
possible.
is cool. So
Yeah.
one of the things that happen, there's a couple of things that happen.
Okay.
So you run the ash down your, and you guys, you have these 5 rocks that are swirling around you. Light is flaring as Kira's just her eyes are just scanning, looking for any, and she there's a few points along this journey where someone's there, and she's no, not deep enough. This is fucked up, and you guys are on the edge. You're not even in it yet, and now you can hear it behind you, and you start to hear crashes. And as you guys are running, Kellic, you begin to almost parting a curtain ahead of you guys. You begin to do this stone shape, and you see this big mass begin to form out of the thing or out of the darkness ahead of you as Flynn's light, and you see this big fucking boulder and Kellic, you whoosh and you throw your magic forward as the ash flares and the rock splits and then crashes into the side as you create a passageway through the rock, effectively bifurcating it to create safe passage for what would have squashed you all.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
As the ash flares and the rock splits down the middle, and they both devastate the sides of the canyon that you're on.
Fuck.
The camels are they're losing it.
Yeah.
And you guys are starting to have trouble controlling them.
Steady on, lads.
Steady on, lads.
Just
That is
patting the
three-
thing on
yeah,
its
it's
neck.
that is 3 successes. And as you guys are
Roll.
Do I
continuing
need to
on,
roll anything for that?
oh shit, that's right. I will say make a ooh. This is fascinating. I'm gonna say go ahead and make. That is, you're using a spell. Did you use Arcana or did you?
I did Arcana.
You did Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you, and then you did a spell attack roll. I'm gonna have you make Kellic a. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this a perception check to see, because to spot it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
have your eyes out for this sort of thing, and you're kind of
fair.
trying to perceive the best pathway forward.
Okay.
So this is all kind of part of that, using your very clear vision to try to steer a path forward through this miasma.
Okay.
And before you tell me the result, I
Yes.
will give you advantage also because you just stone shape is it 3rd, 4th?
Fourth.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
advantage. That's a high level slot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that helped.
You have a high perception.
I do. Yeah. 26.
26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would've been
Awesome.
fine
And
either
you
way, I
guys
think.
Probably.
none of you guys see this thing, but Kellic, you hear it first, and then see it tumbling through the darkness, illuminated by the rays of Famir's moonlight as it is fading from the sky, and the dawn approaches. You see that massive shadow, and poof, you guys hear the sound of that rock splitting.
Nice one,
As
Alec.
you guys carry on forward, still the lights flaring as you guys are
Gotta
making.
kiss my amulet.
The light flaring, the little guys just getting beat up now. They're doing their best. They're fighting rocks
can
as
take
big
some
as them.
damage. They
They're
can take
definitely
some
going to take some damage. All right, that brings us to Seeker. What are you
Yeah.
going to do to help with this?
I'm keeping my eye out for the little guys are around us. If I'm looking for any boulders that are gonna make impact. They're gonna hit one of
Okay.
us.
Okay.
And I want to do a thing.
All right.
So if there's something coming at us, what I'm holding in my hand is the white orb filled with the gold filigree
Oh,
from
okay.
the queen.
Cool. Awesome. All right.
Shit.
So at this stage, right? You guys keep going, and this one you see as, instead of one large boulder, instead you see almost this wall of gravel, just picks up and then like almost as if you guys are running away from the storm and all of these things are coming at you. It's like it's pulling it all up and into its like wave.
Yeah.
So you guys are having to fight through all of these things coming at you, but that is the only option as opposed to staying. So you see is like this big wall, this almost sheet of gravel and rocks of different sizes, like almost like a flash flood coming down this canyon towards you guys. And you
So
are as you're looking, you're the first one who sees it.
I hope this works. Roxy. And it will disappear from my hand and appear. What's the range? I
think it's like 90 feet or something for shatter. It's a ways.
It's a ways.
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, cool.
60 feet, and then it's got a 10-foot radius
All right.
on it. So I want to get it, as close to this wall, as far from us as possible.
Right.
And just, I'm going to do this at 3rd level, because it's the highest I can do.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 4d8.
All right.
And their disadvantage, I mean,
They're rocks. Yeah.
They're rocks.
It's a con save for
I
rocks.
can't.
All right. Cool. Okay.
And
okay.
It just explodes into 1,000 pieces.
Awesome.
And just a thunder wave.
So you
emanates
issue the
from it.
command, and you see as the orb itself appears, and then as the orb kind of appears in the middle of this thing, Flynn throws one of his lighted rocks, and it illuminates the sheet of metal of rocks coming at you. As your little guys, almost all of them begin to bunch up at the front, as if like to just sacrifice themselves to take it.
Little guy.
And then Kellic, you see all of this happen as you begin to utter the incantation yourself for Stone Shape again. But before you finish, that filigree-filled golden orb appears in the center, and all of the rocks shatter into sand. And then it, like, you guys still make your way through it as your little guys kind of, and you all have to avert your eyes. I would like everybody to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, as the wind is getting very, very intense, and this sand is blasting into your guys' faces.
Did he make a roll for the
Oh,
spell?
right. Thank you. Go ahead and make at advantage because
Spell.
your highest level slot you can. Go ahead and give me.
Yeah.
I will say go ahead and give me an investigation check because you were specifically looking out for all of these different things. Oh, I saw a face. It's either a good face or a bad face. I don't know which.
Hey.
Just add like 10 to it.
It's close. What's the low?
Better one.
16.
16? Just 16. Just 16. 16 was the base DC. So we got 16s over here.
Dang, dude.
All right. So as you hear the shatter go off, and it's almost like muffled now because of how intense the wind is, you see as this literal 10-foot radius perfect sphere of this wall of gravel and grit and rock shatters, and then you're partially shielded by your little guys, but you guys are all blasted with this sand now from the results and little flecks of gravel as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down the line.
17.
17. Okay, you are gonna take some damage, but that is a success.
Okay.
Where are you? There we go. All right, you are gonna take 10 points of slashing damage and are otherwise, 5 points of slashing damage and are otherwise unaffected. Seeker?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 5 points of slashing damage, otherwise unaffected.
19.
5 points of slashing damage, otherwise unaffected.
11.
I'm gonna use
luck.
bend luck.
Okay,
No,
you
it's
see
like
as like these tiny bits of gravel are headed straight for Kellic's face. You're looking, Ben Luck, how many can you do?
4.
It's a 4 on the D4, bringing your total to 15.
Was that not enough?
Just shy. You take 10 points of slashing damage.
No, I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh,
but
you haven't rolled it.
Yeah.
But
You
even
get
if
a
she
4.
rolled 4,
Oh, yeah.
it wouldn't be enough,
It
right?
would not be enough
Okay.
in this
That's very
instance. So
sad,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll allow you to go ahead and conserve the
No,
resource.
it's okay. I'll use it. I'll use it.
All right.
Fine.
Yeah.
You can try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. You would try it.
Yeah.
Oma
Yeah.
would try.
Yeah.
And you see is like they're
I
rolled
got a 4.
you got a 4, bringing that total up to 15. And you see as suddenly like the Kellic, there's almost something, whether it's Oma's voice or some innate tether that pulls your vision forward, and you see as these like small bits of gravel and dust are hurtling towards you. You take 10 points of slashing damage, and you are temporarily blinded.
Not good.
But thanks to the final success, you hear Kira's voice carried on the wind. There's a cave ahead! And you guys all
Luckily,
make your way.
he's on a camel.
Is
Just
it-
following
he's
the
on a
other
camel.
camels.
Yeah, like, is
Exactly.
it apparent? Do you say anything, Kellic, or is it apparent that you can't?
Yeah, is there some form of verbal utterance or
No,
say
probably
anything?
just the scream.
Probably like,
Yeah, just damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have. I mean, if hearing the call, I'd be like, I don't think so.
no?
But his camel's not
Just doing my
All right.
best.
No, the camels.
are okay.
The camels are their weird eyeballs and their suitability to this environment has thankfully protected them from the worst of this of the onslaught, so to speak. But Kelly, you are temporarily blinded. You're blinded for the next minute.
I'm gonna tell my little guys. When we get to the cave, block the entrance.
And you see as a bunch of little arms come out. and then they bundle back up again and keep doing their circuit around you guys.
Yeah, I'll probably also I'll stop throwing and just put the light back on the shoulder pad
All right,
to
cool.
light up our area so we can follow Kira because she's found a cave.
Awesome. All right. You guys, as you guys stand forward, we are out of the skill challenge. You
Huzzah.
hear the wind like
Did it.
howling
Bravo.
around you guys,
Bravo.
the crashes of rocks.
Wonderful.
But suddenly you guys, like all of you, almost kind of instantaneously, like she leads you straight towards this wall, and then like the wind almost kind of dies down around you as you pass into the safety of what looks like a large cavern that is around you guys. You can still hear the wind, but the sound immediately dies as you guys all kind of pile into this cavern.
And then
Yeah, and then the entrance is pretty big, but they all kind of
Blocks
they
up, yeah.
block up as much as they can
Yeah,
of the entrance. The entrance is let's see here. It's about 15 feet across and about 20 feet high. Is like this sort of jagged, just kind of like entrance into one of the sides of this cave wall. You also like just barely as you enter in, you're able to see like what looks like some scraggly plant life that is clinging to the outsides of this cavern. And you can already see that the sand that is blowing all around you guys is already like what's the word I'm looking for? Gathering, right? In drifts up against the sides of the canyon walls. But you pass into this cavern, the sound dies around you guys, and you have successfully completed navigating the gravity storm out here.
everyone all right?
I will whirl out the staff from behind, tap it to my forehead, Mundare, and cast Lesser Restoration
Okay.
to rid myself of the blindness.
Awesome. All right.
Which just like the little particles of dust, just ever so indiscernibly burn up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, as the little bits
like
of dust and
combust,
gravel
yeah.
combust and fall to ash as that sort of carried on the kind of residual winds making their way in here. Just kind of settle on the cavern floor.
Seeker, Oma,
Whew.
Kelek.
Yeah,
Everyone all right?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Kira?
I'm good. Ugh. Sorry, those are rare. Those are very rare.
Glad we got to see one.
Getting the best score here, I guess. Seeing all the sights.
And you can hear like
One of a kind
big
experiences.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys can hear like crashing giant boulders now that are being like picked up. And as you guys see you guys can see out of the cavern entrance.
Yeah, I would say I would turn and just like
Yeah.
start watching it in awe.
Yeah, as you see like it interestingly enough, like about a minute after you guys enter, like the wind like really like picks up hard, and then it's opaque. Like you cannot see out of the cavern entrance because it's so intense, and you can hear the sounds of like the thumps of massive boulders and rocks being thrown around, and just causing like devastation in this canyon and in this area.
While Flynn goes to the entrance, I'm turning the other way. How deep does this go further back? Is there?
Yeah.
There you go, Mr. 300 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, I mean, you can see very far back. So the cavern itself, it's probably like you see a couple of places. It's roughly shaped, right? This is a natural cavern of some kind. It is roughly shaped, and you see that it goes maybe about its deepest, about 120 feet deeper into the wall, or rather deeper into the wall of this canyon. And you hear, you can just faintly, actually, you can kind of smell like damp. Which is surprising. Like, you haven't smelled this since yesterday by the water, but like now, like it registers with you immediately because of how, you don't notice the absence of something until it arrives.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't notice how dry and parched the air sounds until the air feels until you smell something wet. There's probably water somewhere in this cave, though you can't see any. Go ahead.
How close were we to being at the end of our travel day? Because you said it was already like the lightning.
Yeah, you guys were pretty close. So I mean, like maybe another 2 hours of travel, and you guys would have been, done for the day anyway.
As I'm
because we've been going since like 7 the night before.
Yeah, you guys have been going since for a long time.
As I'm looking at this, I'll just kind of like look over and see if I can see where Kira's at.
Yeah, she's looking at the cavern itself, and she's like, her eyes are just kind of scanning everything. Yeah.
How long are these supposed to last? And are we safe here? Do we just wait? Do we rest here?
And she kind of turns to you, and her shoulders kind of like fall a little bit, and she says, "They can last hours, but I've seen them last days."
Do you think this cave leads somewhere?
I don't know. And you see something come down behind Kira. A leg.
Kira!
As detaching from the ceiling,
No!
you see a massive arachnid type creature with shredded robes and strange accoutrement dangling from its jaws and hanging along its chitinous legs. I'm gonna need everybody to roll some initiative for me, please.
She's not surprised because I
I
yelled.
did my best.
You guys are not surprised, thankfully, and I'm gonna give you guys.
Thank you for that. Your beard looks great.
Something.
Your beard looks great.
As you have ran into a cavern that is not, or that is occupied.
Well, I
It
have
would
a
appear.
question.
Of course.
If
What is
we've
your
been
question?
traveling for almost 12 hours,
Yeah,
probably, right? Because 7, it's like, or
shit.
how long? 8 hours,
you guys,
maybe?
Yeah, you guys are. That's right. You guys put. I guess this would still be like right at dawn, because
Okay, so 7 to like 2 a.m. Or no,
Yeah.
dawn would be around 5
it would
or
be
6.
like 5 in the morning right now.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're almost at 12 hours. Would I have attuned to my staff by now?
For sure. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. It's like within the hour of you having it after
okay,
your
cool,
conversation
cool.
with Secret. It only takes an hour for you to attune to it. But yeah, absolutely, you are attuned to the staff.
How dark is the cavern for everybody else? Is it dark?
That is dim light. There's dim light that is filtering through the cavern entrance right now. But most of the edges of the cavern are probably dark. But yeah, I forget. Yeah, you guys can only really travel for like 8-9 hours. So what would that be? I think 8, 9, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's pretty early. It's very,
Yeah,
very
it's like
early.
3 a.m. Yeah.
I can give it away, but I don't.
And then and then you took an hour break. So yeah, it's probably like it's about 5 a.m.
It's for me.
About 5 a.m. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys over to our map. And you guys see one and then quickly a second of these creatures, whatever they are.
No.
Did you say a second?
Yeah, a second indeed.
Like a second leg?
Everybody, by the way, like with the exception of whatever spells you just spent during the long rest, everybody is during the skill challenge, everybody's full long rest, all good.
Right.
That's such a cool map.
I
I love it so much.
made this, which is
Really? They look so good.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
like envisioning what it looked like when we were running around.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
so cool.
Yeah.
I made this one, so I'm
Love
pretty
it.
pumped on it. But
Looks great.
so this thing,
Yeah,
kind of
good
like
job, dude.
It's got the
drops
light and
down
everything.
behind her.
What color are the spiders?
They are like a kind of a gross. Hang on, let me
Gross
see if I
color.
can.
Gross color makes sense.
Gross color.
Yeah, they
Let
are.
me see if I can
Big
do.
gross color.
Oh, can I show this? Not.
Oh,
Do you see anything? Is that like an
Ooh,
see an
yeah, we
image?
see it, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. So that's kind of what they
Like
look
brown.
like. Yeah, they're like a
Brown and
brown
black.
and red, and everything's really spiky on them. Surprisingly, though, you don't see any webs in here. What is this?
camels.
Cannibals?
The camels.
Oh, the
It's so
camels, yeah,
hilarious.
keep them
Camel
alive.
tokens are so funny.
Fucking camels. Okay.
How long has it been
Since
I animated my
Oh,
baby?
this all took place.
Yeah,
pretty quickly,
momentarily.
maybe
Right,
like
because
5
it
minutes.
was like 2 rounds
Yeah.
of 6 seconds, and then
Yeah. Well, the skill challenge
only a
reflects
minute. Yeah.
longer than like a round, but I would say
Oh,
it's
true.
been like because I mean this came on you quick, so I'd say
Yeah.
it's been like 5 minutes.
yeah,
6
they're okay.
minutes.
They're no longer
Is that what I'm
animated. So
saying?
yeah.
Oh, they're not animated anymore.
Well, they only last a minute. So.
They are no longer we'll say it extended it because it was cool. It was
you.
cool that it lasted that long.
We're in a wild magic area.
There you go. Who
That's
knows?
right.
Who
Fucking
knows?
crazy shit
Who
happens.
fucking
gang.
knows, dude?
These are magic rocks. I'm
these are
animating.
magic
I'm
rocks.
animating magic rocks.
They lasted exactly long enough to all sit in the doorway and then.
And then, yeah.
All right, 20 and above. What you got?
26.
26. Let's go.
22.
22. All right, boys. 15 to 20. 10 to 15.
11.
Ah!
All right, we're gonna put Kira at her. She rolled very poorly. 11 for Kellic and for Oma.
9.
9. All right.
A solid.
Solid 9. All right. So, as these massive arachnids, they are huge mechanically. So these things interestingly enough, the ceilings in here are like 40 feet tall, but their legs were so long that it was able to reach down and then so it didn't even have to drop almost. It just
It didn't need a web.
like
It
came
was
down.
that big.
Yeah,
It's
that's
that
how big
big.
these things
Yeah.
are. And their legs are very tall.
I dislike.
Yeah, they're
Dislike
probably their
much.
bodies are probably about 20 feet up, like the
Eek.
core,
Gross.
the corpus amounts of their centers.
Burn it down.
And also, one of the
Yes.
things that I think you guys
Bring this
notice is
whole
the air almost does seem to crackle around these creatures.
Uh-oh.
There's something weird about it.
Okay, maybe don't
But-
burn them.
Maybe.
20 with a 26,
Crap.
Flynn Felloweve is first up in initiative. What are you doing, pal?
Hey, buddy. Okay, so I have a question about my bestiary.
Yes.
Giant spiders are one of the first things I ever wrote in
Yep.
it.
Okay.
And we've come across them multiple times.
Yeah.
Do I get anything from that in my knowledge of spiders and arachnids and fighting them?
Okay.
Or just some
These
general...
are not the same as
They
giant
might not be the
spiders.
same,
They're
But it does
very
make
different.
sense.
but yeah.
It is likely that these things are venomous in some way.
Got it.
For sure.
Okay.
That would make sense. Man,
Is there something that I would remember that normal giant spiders are resistant or immune to, or
generally poison.
They're immune to
Otherwise,
poison.
giant spiders are not immune to anything that
Okay.
you know of.
Okay.
But
Do I know if spiders in general don't like super bright lights? Is that a thing that maybe I can translate over to this? I don't know
there are
mechanically how that works.
there are
but-
some species of spider that are averse to bright light. As to whether or not, you're not sure if these things would fall into that category. They are in a dark cave right now. But
What I will do then
yeah.
is I will use my bonus action, knowing that these look a little different than what I'm used
they
to.
look wildly different.
I can see them, right?
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
can see them. Yeah, I'll say the entirety of the cavern is just dim light.
Enough light
to
coming
keep
in
it.
from-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's just dim light.
And I guess
in
the
here.
shoulder's still lit up too. That
Yeah.
helps. I will then use my bonus action. It's within 60 feet,
Yeah.
and I will kind of just stare at it and look it over. And as I do, the shoulder kind of flares, the fire kind of flares a little bit more. My eyes flare a green hue, and then the mist comes up. And just for a second, the outline of one of these spiders, let's say the one behind Kira,
Yeah.
lights up in this little mist that evaporates off of it very quickly as I use Sentinel's insight to gain
Nice.
some
Yeah.
insight on this
Okay.
thing.
Nice.
And what are you gonna try to ascertain?
Let's see. I can
First
do-
time using this.
Very
Yeah.
fun.
Heck
Get
yeah.
it.
All right.
Yeah, it's just this quick little glint of
Yeah.
green
Little
energy.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
finally.
buddy.
They just and then
And yeah, there's almost this apparition, this sort of secondary, copy of it almost, kind of appears, and suddenly, magically, information begins to reveal itself to you. What are you looking for?
ooh.
You can choose, I think, any of a number of things.
I'll start with this. I will look into the creature's damage resistance and immunities.
Okay, awesome. So as you look, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
As you look at the creature itself, this sort of this mirage almost, this green mist duplicate that you kind of see of it almost overlaid over your vision. The crackling begins to resolve itself, and you see the like that crackling aura around them suddenly flares with the blue color of abjuration magic. These creatures are resistant to force damage.
Okay.
And then that same like bright blue of the abjuration tattoo on your arm fades to a like deep sickly green, and you just intuit and understand they are immune to poison damage. And that is, they're resistant to force and immune to poison.
So then just as the rest of the bonus action or the free action or whatever, just no force, no poison.
Cool.
And that's
Awesome.
my bonus action. And then what else do I do?
Resistance, not immunity.
Yeah.
Resistance to force and they're immune
And
to
poison
poison.
is immune. So it'll overcome resistance,
Resistance,
the
not
stat,
immunity.
but not immunity.
Got it.
Mhm.
Well,
I did my
shucks.
bonus action already.
It's like he knew what he was giving us.
And then I think let's do something silly. What else do I have?
Do something silly.
Yeah, man, I haven't done this stuff in a while. I have a lot of
Alright.
bonus actions.
And then Seeker, you're on deck. Well, you just used your bonus action.
Yeah, so a
Okay.
lot of my stuff is bonus action.
Cool.
So I'm trying to see what action I can do.
Can you ping where Kira is?
Yes, I can. She's right here.
Okay, thanks.
And I can't get up to that point. That's too far for me.
30. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
25.
Can I get up to Kira?
Not quite. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get to right there. Sorry, there's a big map.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that to get
Okay.
kind of closer.
Mhm.
And then action. I'll just get some damage. So I'll put my hand down to the ground and I rub my fingers together as the red evocation sigil glows, and I will rub it down on the ground and push it towards as the sand kind of is pushed by my fingers. And as I flick it up, you just see a ripple of sand, and then it starts to pick up the dirt and then the rocks and everything else as that lands right in between or right onto that one spider behind, and it erupts, and I'll cast Shatter.
Shatter. All right, cool.
And I'll do it at
Oh,
3rd level.
Okay.
hit it.
They are, so you...
Or wait, is this
No, it's thunder.
okay, then yeah.
Okay, it's Shatter is a 10-foot radius, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
they are exactly spaced too far apart for you to get both of them.
Yeah, I'll just get the one
so
behind
you're just going to do the one
yeah, the one
behind
behind
Kira?
Kira, I'll focus on that
Excellent.
one. I don't know if it pushes it away.
Shatter does not.
Okay, then I'll just put it right in the center of it.
All right, cool.
And I do it at 3rd level.
Con save, just again, everything out here rolls at advantage against spells.
Right.
But that is a 22 on the save.
It'll save.
But go ahead and roll
half.
damage. Still takes half damage. And then that'll be bonus action.
For each slot above. Okay, so 48.
There you go.
That is 14 points.
14 halved to 7.
Is it made of any inorganic material like stone, crystal, or metal?
No,
No?
it is not.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
So then 14, so halved to
Yeah,
7.
it is a. Oh man. There we go. All right, cool. So as the shatter goes off, it kind of like flinches, and then like it's like big giant mandibles,
Yeah, over here.
and it looks at you, and that is going to end Flint's turn.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's action, bonus action.
And movement. Seeker, what are you doing? And then, well, they're on deck.
Then nothing. Just the two
They're on
spiders.
deck. The. Okay. So.
Okay.
Trying to figure out, like,
okay.
order-
Same.
Okay.
Same. Big
order of operations. Okay, blinded condition. What does it mess with for? Forget it. I don't care. We're just gonna do it.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to try and make them easier to hit, and I'm going to it right in between them. Actually, I think do I have to run up 60-foot range? So I think I need to get a little closer.
Okay, that's 30
so-
feet. Gets you to there.
In between them, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Smart.
Oh,
Smart.
okay.
20
Very
foot
smart.
cube.
Okay. It's a 20-foot cube. Oof.
Definitely gets
So it should be able to get.
I don't think so.
Cube?
Yeah, 20-foot cube.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
don't-
double check here.
20-foot radius, though, so that's 40 feet.
Is it a 20-foot radius?
No, 20-foot
No.
cube is,
Cube.
it's
So
not,
it's only-
is
never mind.
not a radius.
Can I
However, hang on. Let me see something.
If I
Because radius and cube are different in,
No,
in
absolutely.
terms of
'cause
how
radius
they can.
Radius is a circle.
Yeah, so there's like you can maybe, I will say, I think technically because of the way that the cube can
Turn.
do that.
Yeah.
I think
That's what I was
see what I mean.
But
Like,
it's
yeah. Well, because the circle, no matter which way you turn it,
It doesn't hit.
Right,
Yeah,
that makes
so
sense.
it's
But
in like
the-
10-foot radius versus 20-foot cube. But the cube just touches their space, and if an effect goes into any portion of a creature's space, it affects the creature. So
Hell
that is
yeah.
going to be okay. Fairy fire. That is
It's a deck 16.
Dex 16. Okay, let's see.
They have advantage.
They do have advantage.
The waste.
17 for the one up north.
Bummer.
Saves.
Fuck.
20 for the one down south.
Sheesh, super fuck.
They don't have a huge bonus, but they roll an advantage. Unfortunately, the fairy fire and they both like skitter up onto the like they kind of
Oh, that's
skitter over
nasty.
and out of the
That's
way.
nasty.
And you see as like you hear the gnashing of like these long chitinous plates all covered in spikes.
Mm-hmm.
But they both manage to avoid the area. Oh no! And one just disappears. His fame
Bye.
vanishes. Goodbye. Unfortunately, they do both manage to avoid the effects of the spell as the purple
Good
flares
effort, though.
around
That was
them.
a really good.
Ooh,
All right.
That was a great idea, bud.
It's all right.
So I'm just gonna draw
You just rolled
my
really
dagger
well.
and my sword and stand there.
All right. Any bonus action? Do
Um.
you want to try to close distance or anything like that with a dash?
Yeah, actually, I'll go up to Kira's left.
Okay. So like right there.
Yep.
All right. Excellent. This creature up here.
And I'll just I'll just look at her. I've got your left.
All right. Awesome. I am going to.
What does that mean?
Yeah, she looks.
It's
like
super
looks-
meaningful.
It's like,
Kinda funny.
It means a lot. It really
It means a lot. All right. It means a lot.
It means
Sorry,
everything.
I accidentally deleted one of their tokens, which reset their initiative. So.
Yeah, you can just.
All
take them
right.
off.
Yeah, they die.
Wipe 'em.
All right, so the one down south is going to act first, and it is going to. Okay, so the first thing it does is it's like skitters forward, and you see as one of its like these long limbs reach out. It's going to attempt to grapple you.
Me.
So you, as a bonus action. So Seeker, I would like you to make an acrobatics check for me, please. This is going to make an athletics check. Okay.
Dude,
What is it?
it's really
It's really good.
it's the worst you can roll.
Oh, natural one.
That one.
Are you proficient in acrobatics as a rogue?
Oh yeah, 'cause of
Reliable
the-
talent.
I don't.
Is you
reliable?
reliable?
Is you reliable? Is you good?
I am not.
You are not. Okay.
Well, you
natural
died.
one. So as Seeker, as this thing surprisingly fast for something of this size, it like skitters
Ugh,
forward,
that's creepy.
reaches out a long limb, and grapples you.
Oh no.
Then
Oh,
That's so bad.
no.
This is all going so poorly.
I'm doing my last actions are going well.
Okay. So, Seeker, this creature grapples you. It pulls you like kind of inwards
Oh, no.
towards it,
No.
and it is going to use siphon spell slots.
What?
What?
No.
What's the highest level spell slot you have?
Third.
Third?
So
third.
cool, dude.
You feel as that crackling energy encompasses you around them, and your third level spell slot, if you have one left, is consumed.
I have 2 left.
You have 2 left. One of the 2 is
Oh
consumed
no.
as it uses siphon spells,
Oh no.
and then immediately is going to cast haste on itself.
Can I counterspell?
You can?
Wait, can I?
Yeah.
What?
Can you move
Wait,
your
what?
hands?
Yeah, he grappled and restrained. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
go for it.
Yeah.
Wait, you can counterspell?
Wait, what?
You can counterspell?
Can I?
Who can counterspell? What the fuck? So okay,
Just-
Am I the
Wait. Have you always been able to counter?
no, that's a recent thing. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
what
So
happened?
it
Oh.
siphons.
Oh, with the maybe with the
Knife?
god stuff.
so
Maybe.
it
Maybe.
siphons your
recent.
third level slot. That is done. That's
Okay.
like part
And
of
then it
this
tries
process.
to do.
But then it tries to use your spell casting energy to
What?
cast a spell
Against
for
me.
it against you, and it tries to cast haste on itself. You counterspell.
Give me 1 moment. Yes.
All right.
Because it's a
Cool
third
shit,
level.
do
It's a
cool
third
shit.
level. And
It's a
it'll
third
take
level.
Third and third. They'll cancel
Yeah,
each
they
other
will
out.
cancel each other out.
So yeah, okay. I'm gonna counterspell. So as
what's
it
it look
starts
like, dude?
to whatever the energy starts to
Yeah.
move, I just yell, "Duh!" And a burst of plasmatic purple energy shoots out directly at it.
All
and I
right.
counterspell.
And it rears up onto like 4 of its back 8 legs, or of its 8 legs rather, and like you hear this like screeching, chittering sound as in fury its spell is unraveled. You successfully counterspell the haste that it was going to
Let's
cast
go.
on
Thank God.
Hey,
itself.
something worked.
All of your 3rd level slots though
Gone.
are now gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
It
Man.
siphons away your highest level spell slot and tries to use it to cast it on itself.
Oh, that's bad. That's really
Okay.
bad. I
Yeah,
gotta
this
stay
is,
so far away.
yeah,
you gotta
that's
stay
a
so
recent-
far away.
That's a recent
And
addition.
services.
Along with
Awesome.
my
That's
orb.
cool, man. That's cool. Wow, you guys. Oh, dude, the 3 of you.
Yeah. Now we're
Woof.
we are
All right, you guys are
Protect.
cracked, dude.
protected.
We're
All
so
right.
good.
The other, the one up north is gonna move in on Kellic.
Oh God, Kelly has such high spell
So,
slots. Oh no.
Kellic, it is going to, as a bonus action, it is going
I had
to
a thing.
try to grapple you. It is going to
Shame.
try to grapple you.
Don't let it grapple you.
So, it is
Oh,
going to roll
don't.
first. These things are quite strong, but it didn't roll very well. It rolled a 14.
Okay.
So you need to beat a 14 in an acrobatics or athletics
Or
check.
athletics check. Oh,
I'm
Lord,
ready.
I'm so good at these. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Natural 20,
No
baby.
way! Hey, that's awesome. Okay, fuck yeah. All right,
Let's go.
excellent.
Oh my God.
Okay, so it goes to grapple you first. Like one of its long arms sneaks out, and you dodge backwards nimbly
I
out
like
of the
to think
way.
that I've just really cleared the
Yeah.
sand from my eyes.
You see this hulking spider
dude,
creature.
I'm so glad you did that
Oh my
right when we
God.
got in there, because
Yeah.
otherwise,
Yeah, you'd have been blind right now.
Oh,
That has
gosh.
sucked. That was very smart. Okay, so that
Okay.
that is its bonus action. So it cannot siphon. Well,
Well, we
but
shall see.
so that's its bonus action. But with its action,
Yeah.
now furious at you, it is going to try to hit you with some attacks.
Okay.
So the first is a bite attack. It's going to try to bite you.
Okay.
That is going to hit. I think it's a 25 to hit.
Can I warding flare?
Yes, you can. Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
So you
to
use
roll,
your
make- Roll
reaction?
disadvantage. Yeah.
It rolls
yeah,
a
yeah.
disadvantage.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I almost always just roll things at advantage and just take the first number if it's normal, and then I take the higher if it's at advantage.
Okay.
But in this case, it rolled a 25 on its first, 16 on its second. So
Okay.
it misses, I believe, right?
Yeah.
With its bite.
Yeah.
Okay,
that'll
so
miss.
the
Yeah.
giant mandibles like come down to try to bite you, and then it reaches out with 2 of its other legs and like almost rather than like a swiping motion, it's almost like a stab. Like it like uses its legs as these like nasty
Jeez,
appendages to try to impale you. First, okay, so it misses you
Yeah.
with a bite. That was the smart one to do this on.
Okay.
The one claw attack is a 10 or 20 to hit, excuse me. And
20
then
does not hit.
20 does not hit.
20 does not hit. Cloak.
Oh, because of the cloak.
'Cause
Fuck.
of
Oh
the cloak.
yeah.
And then the
Cloak.
last and final attack is a 25 to hit.
Oh my
And they
God.
got you
two
with
of
the
them.
last
You gotta
one.
get
It's
two of them.
wicked,
These are
dude.
big and strong. They have
Yeah.
high hit
Apparently.
bonuses. All right, so with its final attack, it tries to bite, and you flow. Yeah, this brilliant flare of
from
light.
my
Oh, from your
forehead.
head?
Yeah, this
Fuck
like
yeah.
blast. You all see very well for a second. and
Yeah.
light erupts from my forehead.
And the
dude.
entirety of the cavern is illuminated. And then the claw attack, as it's almost reeling from that brightness,
Let's
kind of
go.
goes wild. But then the last one hits you for 16 points of slashing damage. All right. That is going to end that creature's turn, brings us to Kira. Kira is going to, she
Man.
whispers that same elvish incantation under her breath, and she is going to cast Hunter's Mark on the one in front of her as she turns to you and just, okay. And then she takes out her Gale Bow, and she's going to make her, because of Gloomstalker, she gets Stalker's Flurry, and she's going to make 3 attacks. The first is going to be a 16 to hit. It hits the armor of the creature and unfortunately glances off and away. The second, another 16 to hit, glances off and away. Her third and final strike, 30 to hit. Okay, that's a lot.
Wow.
And so that is going to be 14 piercing damage, 4 points of thunder damage, and plus 1d6 for Hunter's Quarry.
Hunter's Mark.
So Hunter's Mark. Her, 24, total of 24 points of damage from her third strike. her third shot. And then she, she's going to stay where she is. Right, nice to see her. That ends this, that Kira's turn and brings us to Kellic. Olma, you're on deck.
Oh, Lord. Okay, she just did a heap of damage to that one.
Well, yeah, she hit it with one good arrow shot, like right in the neck, like underneath the mandible, kind of. But unfortunately, her first 2 shots glanced away.
And glanced, okay.
Yeah, glanced off. These things, almost everything here is pretty intensely like armored. You know.
Right.
Exhibit A, all the rocks tumbling around outside.
Right, yeah.
And everything's always trying to eat,
just a Tuesday.
eat each other.
It's just a Tuesday. Okay, yeah. Sorry, one more.
No, you're good.
I will. Once again. Oh yeah. I guess this. When we were at the oasis, I redid my bandage with the clean water.
Yeah.
And so I will just like I will hold my hand aloft and a strip of my bandage, like a light of a like line of fire just like pierces, just like splits off a small section of it, which like swirls down to my ankle and like wraps itself around. And I cast freedom of movement on myself.
Shit. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
For the duration, the target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Excellent.
And then also, the target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacles or a creature that has it grappled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah,
So you can just
a
move
preventative
away. That's smart.
Thing.
Oh, and that's non-concentrate. Dude, that lasts for an hour? Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's dope. Okay.
It's pretty good. And then, I don't know, that's an action. There's not really much else I can do. So I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right. So you stay there?
I'm gonna stay there. I don't want to not.
Right.
Well, hang on. I will move. Fuck. Yeah, I will. I'll move.
Try to get away? Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I will take the up attack.
All right. Where are you headed?
I would like to, I don't know. It's really intent on me. I noticed that. Okay, so I'm not worried about the camels so much. Okay, yeah, I will try to scurry over to Olma.
All right. It's going to use its bite attack as you attempt to flee. That is going to be 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Very, very high. So you are going to take, you take 12 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a constitution saving throw for me, please.
Con save, okay. Oh, that's right. Sorry. You're good.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, you take 7 points of poison damage and are otherwise unaffected, but
Could have been paralyzed again.
the pain, like the burning of this poison as it lances into you, you almost feel like some of your muscles go slack, and like your
You said
like
7 additional?
7, yeah. So 12 piercing, 7 poison,
So 19.
and you are grappled as it bites you, but then you just spend 5 feet of movement and you can keep moving because you just cast
I
freedom
don't
of
think I
movement on
can be
yourself.
paralyzed.
Oh,
No,
you can't
it doesn't
because of freedom of
It doesn't
movement.
happen. Yeah.
Okay, well, so it's not a paralyzed effect, but like you felt like usually with paralyzing, you feel your body lock up.
Yeah.
This everything goes slack. It's
Oh,
like a
okay.
different, like almost like a soporific effect. So it's distinct and different. But
Gotcha.
you cannot be
Gotcha.
paralyzed, which is good to know. And you, as it grapples you, you see as like the flames and embers of your magic just like magically interposes itself between its mandibles and your body, and you slip away.
We'll slip away.
And you
Hell
move
yeah.
down. That was really smart to do.
Is freedom of movement concentration or no?
5, 10,
no.
15,
No,
20,
concentration, yeah.
25. So you get back here to Olma.
Yeah.
Is that kind of where you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And that brings us to, assuming that's the end of the
That's
turn,
it, yep.
Olma brings us
Yep.
to you.
Oh, nice.
Part of me really does
you're
want to
on it.
use my highest level spell slot just cause, but I won't right now. I'm like, use it before they get the chance to.
Yeah, right.
But I don't want to position myself in a way that I have to use it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
instead we're gonna go with option number 2,
All
which
right.
was the original option number 1.
All right.
I look at both these giant thingies and they are both very scary. Calic. I look at both of them. And I am gonna twin spell cast confusion at both of them.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
All right. Confusion. Okay. What do I gotta make some wisdom saves? Right.
It is. Well, no, it's
It's an AOE.
What's the AOE?
So I
Yeah, what's
can't,
the
but
AOE?
it's not big enough. I can't twin it. Good, thank you.
Oh, good call.
Because
I
it has to be
can't-
single target spell
I
to
can't.
win it.
Thank you for looking out for that.
But what
Appreciate
I can
Yeah.
do is if I can't twin it, I can cast it on one of them, and I'm gonna cast it on the one that's furthest from us that used its reaction.
Okay.
The one that's like doesn't have a
was
bunch
trying
of
to eat
people in
Kellic?
between
Yeah.
us.
Gotcha.
that can
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that was
easily get us.
fighting
Yeah,
Kellic,
has no
right?
Yeah,
obstacles.
Okay.
that one
Yeah,
has
yeah.
no obstacles.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
the one I'm gonna
Oh, it's
target.
about to have
Great.
one.
And I'm gonna use heightened spell, so it
give it
cannot use it.
disadvantage.
It has
Okay.
disadvantage.
I'm in
Straight roll. This is a straight roll. Okay, and it's a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom save.
Okay.
Straight roll.
Okay, wisdom save, straight roll. Oh man, oh my God.
Yeah.
Joe dice.
Feels important.
It feels important.
Okay, I'm gonna get my big chonky one.
Yeah, the
Chonky.
chonkers.
Look at this fucking thing, guys.
You
Hell
have to.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
All right.
like
Big
roll real
boy.
high.
Oh, is that from
Yeah,
Comic
so
Con?
this Katie got it.
Katie
for
got
me.
it at Comic Con. I was
my-
there.
My beautiful wife got this for me at Comic Con.
I was there.
Okay, you were there.
I
Okay,
was-
so this is a straight roll. This creature has a +6 bonus to wisdom saving throws. So
Is it
it's
still
got to be a
advantage?
20.
No, you
Nope.
missed it because you guys were too busy talking.
Heightened spell.
We're always talking.
So heightened
I
spell.
used heightened spell meta magic.
Yeah, to give it
impose
disadvantage, so it's a straight roll.
Okay, cool.
15 on the dice.
Yay!
What's his wisdom? What's his wisdom?
+6.
Oh.
+6. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
Brilliant idea.
That was great.
Damn, that's
Really
a good.
good.
That's
It was
just
a good idea.
roll.
That's
a good
Just
roll.
Good
Very
roll.
Thanks, Katie.
I know. She ruined it. Okay, so the confusion does not take hold on this
Bummer.
creature. Damn, that's a good idea.
That was good.
Um,
That was really good.
They
It
just
really was.
these things, man.
They're just
the
powerful.
ways they're strong.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Well,
action.
actually,
Anything
fuck
else?
it. Bonus action.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking Ben Luck. Bonus action.
Oh.
No, it's Ben reaction, right?
No.
Is
No, no, no.
Ben Luck? Yeah, it's a reaction.
Reaction. Can I
Reaction.
react?
You can reaction on your own turn. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Fuck it.
All right.
Do it.
So it has to subtract a D4.
I have to
Yeah.
subtract a D4.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice.
2.
19. Which
Fail.
Fail. Awesome. All right.
What does that look like?
Yeah. What does?
What
that
is this
look like?
series
You
of
just said
events?
fuck
Yeah.
you.
Oh my God. Fuck you.
No. I
We're good parents.
I go, Kellic, and I like angle my hand towards the one,
All right.
the one that was attacking him originally.
Yeah.
And I yell, "Let's stop it!" And it kind of like shakes its head a little bit. I see it shake its head and like refocus in on us, and I go, "No!" and
You're scolding a
That's so
pet.
perfect.
Awesome. Okay, so this thing is confused.
Nice.
You are concentrating on confusion.
Oh my God.
And the spell assaults and twists creatures' minds. Sweet.
Hell yeah. Does it do
Okay.
stuff on its turn, or does it happen on?
It's on her. It's on its turn.
turn.
She rolls a dice and determines what it does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Wisdom
gonna.
saving throw. An affected target can't take reactions.
Yeah.
Oh
bad.
boy. Okay. Cool.
That's great.
And
Really
It
good.
can't do anything
nice.
until I roll to
yeah.
tell it
So
what to do.
yeah. It when it gets to its turn, we'll roll and see what
find out.
happens.
Yeah,
That-
it has to re-roll. It gets to re-roll his wisdom every time.
At the end of
so,
its turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So we can
well,
get
but
out of it.
still, even if
Yeah.
it's a
One round.
One
wasted
round?
turn from one of these,
Crazy good.
Big
And
time.
so then I'm also going to bonus action, patient defense, and take the dodge action.
Take the dodge action. Excellent. Spend that key
And I
point.
cower behind Kellic.
Cool. Flynn Fellowweave, it is your turn, sir. What are you doing?
I give
I'm
an
just
enervated
checking.
look to Alma. Just look.
You just know that the spider looks a little bit dazed.
Yeah. It's like shaking its head.
If you could,
I heard Alma
Okay,
shout
but-
no
yeah,
at
okay,
it, so
so
I'm
it-
confident
it's
something's
Yeah.
going on.
Right? Something happened.
I think it is
Something.
good.
a very firm no, like you're talking to a
I
bad
was looking at
dog.
all
Yeah, there
the
you
stuff
go.
I have. And
No.
All right.
okay,
Linda,
yeah, I will move to intercept the one that was fighting
5,
Kellic.
10, 15, 20 gets you right up in its business.
I'll go 1 north and go
Okay,
25.
like right here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then I will. That's my movement. As my bonus action, I hold my hand out.
Okay, summon
Shadow
sword.
Blade.
It's dim light in here.
Shadowblade, baby.
All right, cool.
And then I will use my action to I can replace but still get an attack. Yeah, because it replaces with the. Yeah, so I'll
Yep.
start with doing.
Because it's bonus action leveled spell, and then you can cast a cantrip with your action with the Shadow Blade. So you can do Booming Blade?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, actually, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I will rub my fingers together, run it down the blade as the electricity kind of like starts to spark, or the wave of energy, that thunder energy is like warbling on the blade.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna go in with an attack at advantage.
Yep, at advantage, because it is dim light in here.
Fuck this game.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
no.
I rolled my
Wild
wild
magic?
magic and I'm fine.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
cool.
Thank you.
But it's a lot of plus 15.
15 just misses.
I'll
Glances
going-
off. It like raises the like one of the legs in front of it and like comes down as you try to swing at, at one of the legs.
second.
All right.
I rolled them at the
Yeah.
same time. That's why.
All right.
Yeah, that's why.
See.
That's why.
25.
That'll definitely do it.
The cantrip continues until I hit, right?
I
think it does. Let me
I
look.
don't
I'll check.
remember. I don't remember.
I
think no, because as part of casting the cantrip, you make the melee attack. So it's the second your first booming blade that's your attempt with booming
On a
blade.
hit.
Second attack is just a regular attack. So
Okay,
that's
I
just
can't
regular
cast
shadow
again.
blade.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Yeah. That's one of those weird interactions.
Yeah,
but
it is.
because booming blade is a cantrip that technically is an action, but you are allowed to replace one of your attacks with the cantrip. So like it doesn't translate to extra attack. Like it's not like a smite where you're concentrating on it until you hit,
Yeah.
like Wrathful or Fear or Wrathful Smite or Searing
Yeah, that's
Smite
what I was
or any of those.
using with it.
Yeah, those are
Smite
those
spells.
are very specific.
That's
but-
okay.
ahead.
I go in with the Shadow Blade. It does 3d8.
Yup.
Not 4.
Yup. 3d8 psychic. Yeah.
Oh wait, when you use a spell. Oh yeah. Okay, so I have to cast it at third to get. Yeah, so I cast it at third then. Sorry.
Okay. Cool. No, you're
I
good.
thought 3d8 was second, but it's third. Okay, so a second, third level spell slot. Spend 3d8. That's not bad at all. That's 12. 19 points of psychic damage plus 9. Fuck, I'm strong.
That's 20.
So
okay.
yeah, 28, right? Is that
Awesome.
the math
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
28 points.
Yeah.
And I will action surge.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Can I booming
Excellent.
blade again?
Ooh. Yes.
It's one attack.
Yeah.
Or is it,
Like
no, it's a full
action
action, right? I can do 2
It's a
attacks.
full action. So this is one of those weird times where yes, with action surge you can cast booming blade again.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Because it's
Okay.
a full action.
All right, booming blade again. I'm like, come on.
All
I
right.
tap it.
You summoned your Shadow Blade.
Mhm.
That is a spell though.
Yeah, but I
it's
can-
a cantrip. Booming blade is a
the
cantrip.
action surge.
Action surge is very specifically like the only
Yeah, and
mechanic
even if it
in the
was
game
Shadow Blade, I can still cast
can still
it.
that
cast,
lets
yeah.
you.
It's an
it's the
action.
It
only
gives you your
thing.
bonus action back too. Yeah.
Because it's
Well-
a totally different action, so it's
Yeah.
like very specific.
It's
But
like-
No, it
yeah,
doesn't.
It doesn't give you a bonus action.
No, it's
back.
just because I can
gives,
just
but it
cast
gives you
another
another
Another action.
Yeah.
It gives me another action.
yeah. So, but yeah. Okay. So you cast booming blade again.
That is, actually, yeah, that's a lot. That's 27.
27 points mixed psychic and thunder and everything.
Yes, so that'll be. Hold on one sec. Let me bring up.
Okay.
What's it called? The booming blade. Because the booming blade hits, so
Yep.
it'll be a level big boy.
So it should be 3d8 psychic.
Okay. Yes.
Plus-
thank you. I always fuck this up.
Plus your dex plus
Okay.
do
So the
2 from
psychic
dueling.
is psychic is 16, 17, 18, 27 points of psychic,
Okay.
and then I'm level 11th level, so I get 2d8 now.
Yep.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 points of
Okay. Thunder.
thunder,
Okay.
and then this if they move.
And then yeah, 3d8 if they move or whatever, right?
Yeah. So and then
Okay.
so I can slice down. It doesn't make that cut,
Cool.
but like its eyes bleed a little bit.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
In that area where the cut was, you can see like the
That
flesh
same
is starting
stuff.
to like separate a little bit, and that warbling energy stays. That's my action, my bonus action, and my movement. And that's my turn.
Yeah, buddy. Whoa, wait. You have another attack. You
Oh,
action
yeah.
surge.
Fuck,
So
you're
you
right.
have one more.
It's
Thank you.
2
Yeah.
attacks. Yeah.
Get him
Yeah,
again.
going in. That's great. 20. Wait,
20 to hit.
yeah, I believe it.
Yep.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, 20 total.
20 to hit. Mm-hmm.
Fucking love it. Okay, I like this game.
You like? Oh, you like it again?
Now
Okay.
you like it.
I like it again.
Mercury.
Okay, that is
Sheesh.
13, 22 points of psychic.
All right.
That's a lot of damage
Fuck.
today. Oh,
Yeah.
Just do.
look at me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're a high level fighter. Wow. Okay. Well, this thing.
You put
How's
on
it
the
feel?
dime.
How's it
You
feel?
put on the dime.
That was a whole
That was
journey.
a whole
Hey.
The whole journey with
Hey.
Russ
I
over
hate
there.
this game. I hate everything.
Oh, I look good.
I forgot what I could
Great
do,
job. Awesome turn. Huge damage from Flynn. This thing is, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, Seeker, you're up next, buddy.
Would you say I'm in dim, light, or darkness?
You are in dim
All
light.
right, I'm gonna need your help to explain this. I'm gonna look at the one that's grappling me,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna say, "I'll be right back." And I am going to use the dust step dagger to teleport 60 feet away.
Yes, you will.
And I'm gonna go over to the spider that Flynn's fighting.
Okay.
So I'm in melee, and I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah,
But-
you
Okay.
are. Yeah,
But
you
so-
are.
what is it? So I have an
Yeah.
idea, but I want to.
Yeah. So I mean, you go and I'll add on.
All right,
You
so
tell me what it looks like.
So it's got the acid etched metal on
Yeah.
the long curving blade of the
Yeah.
dagger, but there's that purple gem inset in it,
Yeah.
and it starts to brighten
Mhm.
and flare, and then it kind of just pulses, and as it pulses, it pulls like me and everything into it.
Ooh,
and
that's cool.
Then I
That's
just reappear up to 60 feet away.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah,
so
dude.
you disappear into
Fuck
the
yeah,
dagger,
dude.
and then the dagger in like a streak of shadow, like you see it kind of streak across the room, and then Flynn, you see like a dagger first appear like to your left, held in, and then like suddenly appearing in like purple and shadow, a hand grabbing hold of it as Seeker materializes, holding the dagger like where it appeared as it like in an
Whoa.
offensive position.
Hey,
And
Seeker.
that's your bonus action. And then that grants you advantage on your first strike.
Yes, and it gives me advantage.
That's
Yeah.
so sick.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna silver win.
Get in there.
Okay, cool.
Silver win this buddy.
All right,
Get in
so
there.
add advantage.
Guys, I confused that one because you were blocking the other one. You're supposed to keep
Oh.
from getting to us.
That's okay. After this, depending on how this goes. Because if it's a Seeker crit, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Pretty good, though.
It was close.
Okay.
You still get sneak attack because I'm
That's
there,
the
right?
one
Yeah,
I'm
well,
confused,
plus-
guys. I
Oh,
used
'cause you
so
have
much of
advantage.
my
Either
pit. Guys, I used so much of my pit.
Literally put everything
I literally
in there.
put everything in
And you're
that
gonna
one.
kill it before
And you're
the
gonna kill
next
it before
turn?
anything even happened.
He was there. There were two people in front of that one
It's
when I
true.
moved.
No, that's
All right?
no.
Akira's got that one. It's fine.
You're just gonna
Hey,
kill it
not a
before I
crit.
do anything.
28 still hits. Still hits.
All right, so let's roll this first.
All the dice, baby.
I'll just go home. Goodbye, guys.
4.
You're-
So
Put
9 starts with 9 damage.
Okay, 9
Oh,
from just Silverwind,
Just
right?
They
Silverwind.
can smell my
Okay.
magic. They don't need me to hide.
Yeah, like
All right,
Probably, yeah. That's a lot. Holy shit. You don't really roll a lot of those.
oh boy, oh boy.
5 spell sorcery points. That's what I used for
That's
this.
20.
That's okay. I mean, its turn's coming up, so I think because he didn't
29.
crit, I think he's gonna be
Okay.
29, 32.
okay. 32 total points of damage.
You add
Yes.
your plus whatever.
All right.
I did.
All right. So you add just sneak attack, Silverwind plus the extra cold damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, so 32 plus
Okay.
the 9, so it's 30.
41?
41.
41. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Right, because you took. Did you take dueling fighting style too? Right?
I took defense.
Or defensive duelist?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 9.
Yeah.
What's that coming from? 5
And
from deck.
The 9 is
2 from.
so the 9's the 1d8 plus 5 for Silverwind.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought
Yeah.
you meant like plus 9 is a mod.
Oh, that's
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, cool. So 41 total points of damage.
Rad.
Excellent. Great job. Big hit. This thing does not look good all of a sudden.
And now
damn
it's
it.
going to move,
All
maybe,
right,
and maybe
well,
you'll get a reaction.
Next turn, yeah, its turn is coming up. So first, it's the one down by Kira. This one is going to move
Yeah, as soon as
5,
it starts, it's not going to
10,
be able to move because it's going to be like.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh yeah, it's going to. It will leave Kira's reach. Who's gonna pull out her
Get it.
flame brand rapier? She kind of like whips it out. 26 to hit
Oh.
for a total of 14 points of damage on this creature, and then odds or evens? Odds
Even.
evens. Sorry, buddy.
higher armor class.
All right.
It's for
You
the
have
best.
way higher
It's for
armor
the best.
All right.
You
so
can negate. I guess you
it
can
is
negate it either way.
bonus action. It's going to attempt to grapple you.
Okay.
It doesn't know that you have a spell. Well, you're not immune to being
I'm not
grappled.
immune to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can just
But
get out of it
I just
easily.
can get out of it
Okay.
with 5 feet of movement.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool,
I don't
cool,
have
cool.
to make any kind of check.
All right, go ahead and you don't have to like escape
So that means it
the
can't
DC.
actually siphon.
Well, it
It
probably
siphons
It might
right
be able to
away.
siphon.
Yeah, it
Mom
siphons
got 'em,
as
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh, because it
So-
technically has you for a
For a
moment.
second, yeah.
Go ahead and that's high. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics or
Acrobatics or
athletics check
athletics.
for me,
Add
Payal.
Good
everything
acrobatic.
to it if you can.
Yeah. This is a check. Yeah.
I don't
Check.
have reaction.
Okay.
I can't.
Check.
Okay.
I mean, your DC it rolled a 27.
27. There's no way I can.
You can't.
Yeah, it's
okay.
high.
So look
Because
at
I have +2 to acrobatics. I could use guidance, but that's not. I rolled 15.
It's within
So
60
it'd be
feet of me, yeah?
17, and then
It is within it's within 60 feet of you. Yeah.
Dude, cool.
So
What
the-
did you? What was your? Sorry. What did you roll?
I rolled 15.
15. Okay. Now what are you doing?
So you're
Sorry, I rolled a 7. I've got 17 total.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
so it's
17.
got
total.
him hell. It's got
So it go like it's the arm, the big giant arm is moving towards Kellic as if to grab a hold of him.
and probably starting to do the siphon.
I mean, it
Or
like
it's
yeah, it's
about to
starting to,
be there.
grab his the front of his stuff. Yeah.
No. Mm-mm. You have to do better.
Okay.
And
Are you
silvery
silver
bar.
barbs, motherfucker? Okay, it's silver.
You have that.
So it's silvery barbs. Question: is silvery barbs an attack roll or is it
Silvery
Ooh.
barbs is a reaction for
Yeah.
an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
ability check?
Ability check.
It is an ability
Fuck
check.
yes.
So I rolled this. Remember, I roll them all at advantage. Take
beautiful.
first number is a 27. Disadvantage brings down to a 14.
Okay,
So,
so I succeed.
none of you are not
That
grappled.
is- you are beautiful.
and then
Okay.
who? Wait, hey, so
What's up?
you're before me,
Yeah.
and then
Kellic's
And then
coming
it's
up.
Kira,
Kellic.
Kira, it's Kira, Kellic, and then me.
All right. Now, next, it is going to. Okay, so it tries to grapple you. It is
so I'm gonna
frustrated.
throw like Kira,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw advantage to her for her next.
Okay. Excellent.
She's got a minute to use it.
Okay, perfect. You are frustrating, so it's going to turn its eyes on you.
You're frustrated.
I took the dodge.
You
by
did.
the way.
Oh fuck! You took dodge. Yeah.
Dodge?
This was stupid. He doesn't know that. He's an idiot. He doesn't know what that means.
When did you take dodge?
All right.
did. That was her
bonus
patient-
action on her
patient-
turn.
Patient defense.
Patient
Love it.
defense. All right. First, it's going to attempt to bite you at disadvantage. 22 to hit though, even at disadvantage. Okay. Man, these are high. I mean, these guys have a
I
pretty.
have my reaction back.
You do have your
but it
reaction
already
back.
had disadvantage, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I can-
Okay, Oma, you take 18 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. And you are grappled.
I'm grappled with
You
the
are
bite.
grappled with the
Okay.
bite. Mm-hmm.
What am I doing?
You are making a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
21.
21. You take 2 points of poison damage, or otherwise unaffected. You feel that same like burning sensation as its claws, or as it sinks into you. 2 claw attacks, both at disadvantage.
Yeah, am I still grappled in it, or
You
once
are
the bite
grappled. Mhm.
Okay, so the bite grapples me, or what?
The bite, yeah, the bite grapples you. So these big giant mandibles.
in
like,
its mouth.
You're in its
Mm.
mouth, and then it's like trying to
And then-
stab you with its
Okay,
own
cool,
claws
cool.
while you're in its mouth.
You
Just
have
trying to get
to-
the visual. there.
Yeah, no,
Is
it's
concentration for?
oh shit.
Yeah.
Is it
You are
concentration?
concentrating on confusion. So go ahead and make DC just 10 because it's a total of 20 points of damage that you took. So DC 10 concentration check for confusion on the other one.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
We're fine. 19.
The claw attack, the first one at disadvantage, 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
All right, and the last claw attack at disadvantage, 21 to hit.
21 hit.
disadvantage. All right, you suffer from that one 13 points of slashing damage. One more concentration check for confusion, and then that.
What do I have to beat?
Just a 10. It's 10.
Con 10.
It's 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is greater.
And I add my con, right?
Oh yeah, Constitution saving throw.
We're fine.
Okay, confusion's still up. Oma's in this thing's mouth, but is otherwise fine.
I will
whatever.
roll a d10.
And now you get to roll a d10 to see what this one does.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
1.
1, the creature uses all of its movement to move in a random direction. Determine the direction by a roll of a d8 and assign a
Yay.
direction to each die face. The creature.
All right. So the way it is, 1 is straight north. It goes north.
Got it.
Northeast.
East, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
east.
east.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah, yeah.
that's how it goes. So roll up.
Southeast, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
So, but if it rolls out of reach, but it's going to
goes
go
out of
out.
reach, it
It's going to
triggers
go out
op
of reach.
attacks
So we
from
got
both
2
of them.
op attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
there's
it
gonna be
goes
something that happens
out of
But
reach,
it has
which
to
it
move
will.
its entire
It
movement.
has
Yeah.
to. So yeah, it does. And it's so
That's
big,
so
it
fun.
goes over you guys. So yeah, you guys go ahead and I guess roll some
Hold your
attack
reaction for a
rolls.
second.
Yeah, and I'll
Oh,
tell
go
you.
ahead. Yeah, tell me which direction it moves.
It's a 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it literally
Ow.
runs
Yep.
southeast away from you guys. All of its movement?
All of its movement.
All of them.
5,
So before it
10,
starts moving, as it starts to
15,
move,
20, yep. 25, 30,
it takes
35, 40.
Blade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's forced to
Booming
take it. So now
blade?
booming.
It's
so
so good.
Two booming.
That's why
blade.
I don't even need to do a
booming
reaction.
blade triggers first.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and roll your op attacks.
Wasn't it 2 booming? I already used my reaction.
Only 1 hit.
No, I missed the first one.
Oh, you
Uh,
did.
That's okay.
Or
That's
silver
okay.
barbs.
11 points of
Yeah,
no, that
was
damage.
worth
As,
11
good.
points.
as that
of-
wound gets ripped open. As
yeah, one of its
yeah.
legs is kind of blown apart a little bit.
Okay, it's still
All
up.
right, it's still
Did you hit
up.
it with booming
So
blade more than once?
No, but the first one I missed.
Oh,
And I
right.
actually
Okay.
have to do it
and
again.
a creature can't be under the effect of a spell multiple times.
right.
Only
So
once.
if it still moves after
It
the
moves,
booming
yeah,
blade,
it
I
just
will go
keeps
in
going.
for an attack.
Yep, go ahead. Do you have Warcaster?
Yeah.
You can cast Booming Blade as a reaction.
Fucking sure then.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
With your Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sick.
That's one of
That's-
the coolest
yeah,
parts
that'll-
about having Warcaster
that'll hit.
on a Gish.
That'll do.
28.
28. Okay.
That's silly.
This is insane because it's going
How
to
low
trigger
he rolled.
again.
Yeah, I want to just
to
roll it
move.
just to see.
Yeah, so okay.
So it
Yeah,
rolls.
so, okay.
Here's the psychic.
So yeah, give me the psychic.
13 plus.
Damn, that is
20.
a fucked up combo.
The wombo combo of
that's
confusion and booming
that's
blade
insane.
is like
That's
Pretty
actually
sick.
20.
Pretty sick.
22 points of psychic.
22 points of psychic.
And then
Okay.
Booming
7 points of
confusion.
thunder.
Okay. 7
then-
points of thunder.
And then it moves.
And then it moves and takes another 3d8.
12 points of thunder. On
12
top of
points of thunder.
I just want
Does
to
it
point
do
out.
it? Does it do it?
I just want to point out for 1 second. I rolled a 1 on the dice. That is the only option in confusion that actually moves it away from us.
Nice.
Literally,
That's awesome.
it's the only thing because there's one where
Yeah.
he gets to attack you.
That's
There's
it.
another that he gets to act normally.
Dude.
Does it go?
Yeah.
Yeah!
It fucking explodes. Tell me how to.
Yeah, so it moves, blows the flesh gets ripped open a little bit as the explosion
Yeah, yeah.
happens. I bring the sword down as I see it stepping to move away. I bring it down that same cut.
Uh-huh.
The eyes start to bleed even more as the psychic damage, and then the
All right.
thunder rips it. And then when it takes one more step to keep moving, it just tears the whole cavernous thing into its
And
side.
in like 2 pieces, it just like slops apart.
Nice.
It like kind of tries to keep crawling away and then just like
I like
does
kick
that
it off to
spider
the
thing
side
where
with
it
my-
curls up as like a flash of Olma's magic over its eyes, like in it, and then like takes off, and you fuck.
It
Okay.
had to be a 1.
That's
it had to be a
awesome.
1.
Wow, what a fucking
Things
combo,
better not try
guys.
and run from me anymore.
All right, that is gonna end that thing's turn and brings us to Kira.
Okay, so Kira, when
Kira
I
has advantage.
she has her bow out, right?
Oh yeah.
So when I yell her name and send her the advantage,
Mhm.
a small orb of plasma shoots off to her
Mm-hmm.
and wraps the head of the arrow.
Ooh, that's fucking cool. Okay, so you see is like the small orb, and she pulls back the gale bow, and you hear her again. She whispers something under her breath. She's gonna make this a sharpshooter shot because she has
Ooh.
advantage.
Ooh,
So that is going to be
get him!
30 to hit again. Well, 25 with the -5. Okay. She also procs her sneak attack because you two are next to this thing. And that is going to be, oh boy. All right. Well, 22 piercing.
Damage time.
Sorry, 32 piercing.
Because of the extra 10, yep.
Nope. Hang on. 11. Okay. 11 piercing from just the bow. 11 piercing from sneak attack is 22. Plus another 10 from sharpshooter is 32. Plus 4 from thunder is 36. Plus another d6 from hunter's mark. What did I say? 36?
36.
4. So 40 points of damage on
Oh.
her first shot.
Nice.
Shit.
Ow. Against this
Worth.
thing, this creature. Oh no, what did I just do? No. Uh-oh.
Retro.
Uh-oh. Okay. What did I just say? 40 points?
40 points.
40.
For first attack.
Jeepers. Okay.
Okay.
Second shot. Wow. She does not have advantage on this one. She's gonna try it again. She's gonna do another sharpshooter shot.
Get it?
I like the confidence.
It's that shit.
13 to hit on the second sharpshooter shot. So that and bounces off. You see it go out of the cavern entrance and just carried away on the wind.
Worth a try.
And that is going to end Kira's turn. It brings us to Mr. Kellic.
Come on.
Am I still in its mouth?
You are still in
Yeah.
its mouth.
Cool.
Cool.
Just getting ragdolled up there.
Okay. Yeah. So I will. It's got Olma in its jaws.
Yeah.
Put her down now! And I will cast inflict wounds on its leg. I'm just gonna grab its leg.
Awesome.
Nice.
Cool.
It's an attack roll.
Yeah, attack roll.
At
Go
level
roll.
100.
At level 100. And that's a nat 1, baby.
No.
It's a nat 1.
No.
Fuck me, dude. Sometimes it just ain't your day.
Sometimes it really wants to eat me. It's the way. It's the way
It's
the
not-
game
it won't
is.
do that.
It won't do
Inflict
that.
wounds is a tough one, man,
Yeah.
because it's so good.
I would. It would have advantage, I thought, on the magic resist. So I was like, it's better if I do an attack roll, which
yeah.
is true,
Yeah,
but not if I roll
yeah.
a 1. So
That's
Damn.
okay, baby.
it
Oh,
is
man.
okay. All right.
Good. All right. Action. Unfortunately, as you go to reach, the magic pulsing around your hand, the leg just twitches out of the way and slips through your fingers.
But guess
bonus
whose
action?
turn it is?
I got
Oh, wait.
nothing. I can't do anything with the bonus.
No
action.
bonus
It's just a
action?
bust. It's just
But
All
guess
right.
whose turn it is?
All right. It's the ogre crusher's turn. Bringing that back.
And I'm gonna.
Spider squisher.
I look at Flynn and I look at his shadow blade and I go, and I cast shadow blade at level 7.
Oh my god! What?
How does that look?
Amazing! What does the 7th level shadow blade look like?
Well, so I haven't cast it since level
Yeah.
1.
Amazing.
So
Very
I'm
funny.
in its mouth, and I clap. I put my hands together,
Yeah.
and I slowly start to pull them apart. And as I pull them apart, you can see kind of. It's already pretty dim, so the shadows inside of my between my hands get denser and denser and
Yeah.
denser as this beautiful, because it's now that it's level 7, it's this
Yeah.
ornate, massive great sword that's very light. It still does the damage of the damage is still a
Dude, 5d8. Whoa.
it's 5d8, but
Okay.
what
so
kind of
It's psychic.
No, I know.
But
you
it
could
is
maybe even
it's
change
just
it.
a,
No, you
it's
don't
just a
have it
weapon attack.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what size. So yeah, it's just this this completely weightless. My arms don't dip at all when I'm holding
Holding
it.
this giant
this
shadow
giant,
sword.
beautiful shadow sword that's the size of a great sword, and it's serrated, and it's got the black hilt is ornately designed. It's just this beautiful, gleaming black hilt. It's very goth.
Very old.
I love it.
Very good. Very
You're
good.
gonna hit the shit out of it.
And
with it,
I,
I imagine.
Start to turn it in my hands and just stab into it.
Yep.
Awesome.
Eyeballs, because it's
All right.
biting me, so its face is right next
Right
to me.
there.
So just right into its eyes.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll. This will be your dex mod.
And it's at advantage,
Plus,
right?
and it is advantage because you're in dim light. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in dim light.
If you're
So.
grappled,
that's
does it change that?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, it's
No.
restrained that changes.
Restrained is
Got it,
advantage,
okay.
disadvantage on attack rolls. But yeah, you
Get
are,
it.
You at advantage. Go ahead and roll. It'll be dex mod plus proficiency.
I think it's just
so-
5d8.
Yeah, 5d8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Plus
And
your
then-
weapon
plus
mod.
your weapon mod. So yeah, whatever your dex mod is.
Okay, I don't know what my modifier is. It's plus. So my
It's
it's plus 5. Is my proficiency bonus
No,
or
for this, so Shadowblade specifically conjures a weapon. So it is a weapon with which you are proficient. So you add 5 and then your dex mod 3, so it's a plus 8
Plus
for
8.
you to hit.
Thank you, thank you.
It does not, unfortunately, because
Doesn't
it's
use
like a
your spell
weapon.
attack.
It doesn't benefit from your bonus.
No, that's fine. I was trying to figure out what my actual plus was,
It's a
because
plus
it's
8
not
to
there.
hit at advantage.
26.
Hits.
Dude, let's
Dang, you almost
Yeah.
crit.
Let's go.
You almost
I got an
crit, huh?
18,
You
yeah.
got an 18?
18 on the dice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So does Shadowblade crit on a 19 for some? No, that's
No,
I'm
it does
thinking
not. It
Hexblade.
does not. It
That's
does not.
Hexblade's curse.
Okay, so that's 5d8 damage.
Yep, 5d8 plus 3. All psychic. too.
Get it in there.
And then Flynn, you're on deck, bud.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Followed by Seeker.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm ready. I stay ready. Sometimes. That sounded good.
Did sound good. Also, the face
Pretty
looked
good. Yeah.
good. the glee.
Yeah.
25 25,
Nice.
26, 28 points
28
of
points of
psychic
psychic.
damage.
Excellent. Big
Nice.
wallop. This thing, like, it still got you, but you sink this and it like almost, it just like passes into it. There's not a lot of resistance. And it just like, you hear it like screeching and trying to like, but it doesn't let you go. But yeah, you hit the shit out of it.
Yeah, try to take my 7th level spell slot.
Awesome.
You can't, because I used it.
Bonus action, anything else from Oma?
Yeah, patient defense.
Okay.
Dodge again.
Hell yeah.
So bonus
Can I?
action to conjure the sword, action to
right.
hit.
Okay,
So you
yeah.
can't dodge, but you are in its mouth and
There's
having a
not
great
real
time.
point of dodging.
Having a great time.
Having a great time.
Having a great time. You're just riding the ride. Flynn, fellowy,
Yeah.
brings us to you, sir. I imagine you're gonna close the distance. Right?
Yes, I would like to do that, please.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And I have an idea what I want to do. Just want to see if there's anything else I want to do that's cooler.
Okay.
No, I think I'm just gonna rub and be like, "Oh, that was so cool!" Yeah, and I will go in for my attacks.
Awesome. Fuck yeah,
Advantage,
go ahead.
right?
Yep, at
Okay.
advantage. Dim light. Wow, I made a mistake.
Okay.
I also
Mistakes
have
were
Shadow
made.
Blade.
Yeah, you guys like, dude.
We like darkness.
Yes, apparently.
23.
Hits. Go ahead and roll. Are you booming blading on the first one?
Are you booming
or
blading?
something else?
I guess it
you
would
booming
be
or
stupid
blading?
not to. Yeah. So
Yeah, 'cause it's just-
well,
I mean, it's just extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll booming blade. Yes.
Cool. All right, so it's 3d8 psychic plus 2d8 thunder plus 7.
No, it's just like part of the attack.
Dude, that's so cool.
That's crazy.
Shadow blade?
No, booming blade.
Booming blade, yeah. So,
It's just part of an attack.
It
well, because
doesn't-
booming blade, the material component for booming blade is a weapon, and shadow blade conjures a weapon.
Oh, no, I just meant it's not even a bonus action. It's just
no,
like a.
it's well, because yeah,
Actually gonna try
I'm just
something
curious.
else.
I was
yeah,
just curious.
I don't
it's
know.
awesome. It's a crazy combo.
Because I didn't find out weaknesses, and I don't know if they have any, but I'm gonna do Green Flame Blade instead.
Okay, cool.
It's the same damage.
Yeah. same-
So yeah, I
same
rub
exact-
my as I go in. Oh, come on! And I'm gonna rub the green fire across the blade as I go in for the strike.
Cool. All right.
So this is the psychic, which is lovely. That is 17 plus 24 points of psychic. 24 psychic.
24 psychic.
And then
Okay.
the fire is only 4.
All right, that's first attack.
It's first attack.
Second attack.
Let's just crit.
Do it. Crit.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Dude, that would have been
19.
19 to hit. Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh. 9, 10, 11. 18 points of psychic on
Okay.
top of that.
18 points of psychic.
Yes. And then I will. Oh, I should have done a bonus action. Oh well. Let's see. Momento.
Oh, I don't have a 7th level spell slot. That was a 6th level, but it was the same amount.
Yeah. It is what it is. I could have got a little more damage, but it is what it is. That is my turn.
All right.
Um,
Seeker brings us to
I'm
you,
gonna
buddy.
run up to it.
5,
I think I
10,
can get there.
15, 20, 25. Yep, you got there.
And
You
I'm
can
gonna
get there.
I'm gonna smack it with silver wind.
All right, go ahead and
Is the
roll.
plan.
Get 'em.
Roll the hit.
Get him?
Get
Question mark?
Yeah, question mark?
18.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Nice. Get that sneak attack in there and finish this shit.
Let's go.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Dude, you need to put that in.
That's 7.
Dude, I can't.
Snack attack time.
Sneak attack.
Hit him with that
That
snap.
reroll that
Yes.
too. That's
Yeah, that's
fucked.
cocked. I can see that from here.
See that?
That was a
See it.
5.
Get the how cack that is.
That was a 5.
We're not
Right.
Italian mobsters anymore.
That's right. Sorry.
It's wrong day.
Vestiges from last night.
41 again.
41 points of damage.
Nice.
Seeker, how do you finish this thing off?
Yes.
16
so I
hit
run
points
over
left.
to everybody. I'm like, hey, what's up?
Hey,
I
what's
told
up?
you I'd be back. I told you I'd be right back. Put my friend down.
Okay.
That's what I said, but it's still
Well, did you do this?
Amazing.
tried.
Since it's so tall,
Yeah.
I want to get up underneath the abdomen and jab Silverwind up into it,
Awesome.
and have that like the freezing effect of it
Oh,
kind of
that's
spread
cool.
around the abdomen.
Very cool.
Okay, so you use like one of the like because there's all these like protrusions, these kind of like very almost like the thorns on a rose bush. There's all these like chitinous protrusions from its legs. You use one of those to like hop off of it and jump up, because like I said, it's almost 20 feet in the air. And then with Silverwind, you just and like the like this much of Silverwind, like the last 6 inches, just passes like straight down the abdomen, and you see is like blue ice just, and like the legs shatter and fall off of the body that plummets, almost still in its mouth. Falls. Oma, you are going to take a little bit of falling damage.
Can I try to catch her?
I will allow that. Yes, I will. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15. If you catch Oma, she does not take any damage.
Wild magic?
I did.
Okay, cool.
I rolled a 7
cool.
at disadvantage,
close.
and I had to roll a 5. So yeah, it was very close.
We're good. Okay.
Dex save, you said?
Dex save.
16.
You got all right. So you catch Oma as the explosion of ice.
Hi, Oma.
This hurts.
I'm sorry. I'll fix it right away.
All right.
That's
And
for
because
taking my
we've
spell
gotten
slot.
very late, we will go ahead and pick up with the aftermath of this battle and find out what you guys do here in this cavern as you wait out this gravity storm next time we play. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as we did playing. Goodbye, nerds.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Also, I do have a level 7. This
What's up, nerds? Rodney here. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on all your favorite platforms. Don't forget to check out our merch store for some awesome Venture Force stickers, and join us on Patreon for some super exclusive content and behind-the-scenes access. Later, nerds.